"You're under arrest," the man barked, flashing a flimsy badge in Comic Sans. My 15-year-old son, Ethan, looked up from his phone mid-dog walk, thinking it was a prank. By the time he realized it wasn't, he was in a beat-up gray SUV with no plates, kidnapped by fake cops hired by the HOA. And I, Commissioner Michael Brooks, the real police chief, was about to turn their petty patrol into a national scandal. It began like any Saturday in Willow Creek, our upscale, predictable suburb. I sipped coffee on the porch, watching Ethan stroll the community trail with our lab, Max, the same route we'd taken for 5 years since moving here. The HOA was Fussy Lawn Heights, mailbox colors, but I never dreamed they'd go rogue cop. My wife, Sarah, called from the kitchen about breakfast. I went to flip pancakes. 10 minutes later, Max's frantic barks hit. I looked out, sprinted home alone. No leash, no Ethan. My gut sank. Grabbing my phone, I stepped out as Max pawed the door, whining. I checked our security app. The footage froze my heart. 2 men in mismatched uniforms cornered Ethan on the trail, spoke. Then one yanked him to a waiting SUV, unmarked save for a peeling neighborhood patrol sticker. Zoomed in. Their gear was off, no patches, toy radios, one with untied laces. The garage cam caught the SUV's rear, no plates. Ethan's phone went to voicemail. I called dispatch. Units near my address? Negative, no activity. It hit my fake cops, snatched my son in daylight. I, the city's top officer, faced a crime straight out of a bad script. The neighborhood's private group app had a post from Margaret Klein, HOA vice president, gossip queen, and self-styled enforcer. HOA cracks down on trail violations. Expect patrols. I sped to her house, no knock. She was clipping roses, sun visor on, iced tea in hand, smug. "Margaret, where's my son?" I demanded. She raised a brow. "Oh, your boy broke trail code 92B, no HOA leash tag. Our enforcement took him for questioning." Questioning? I stepped closer. "Under what authority?" She smiled. "Community jurisdiction. You should attend charter meetings." I clenched my jaw. "You detained a minor with fake cops and a fake car. That's a felony." She waved a hand. "Our officers are trained." Officer Greg was mall security. I stared. "Know who I am?" She laughed, turning away. "Some think badges make them untouchable. Let's see." I called Lieutenant Emily Stone, Internal Affairs, off books. Silent perimeter. "Find Ethan." No HOA engagement yet. Back home, my team traced cameras. Ethan's smartwatch GPS pinged not a station, but an Airbnb 2 blocks away, listed as under maintenance, booked under Margaret's cousin's name. Records showed prior HOA interventions, fines for trash cans, non-approved roses. By noon, we had visuals. Curtains shut, garage ajar, 2 clowns in those uniforms on the porch, mall Santas, not cops. I crept through a side fence. Emily peeked. Ethan, calm but confused, zip-tied in a folding chair beside a cooler of juice and a behavior report notepad. I whispered into my mic, on my signal. 3, 2, 1. I slipped in. The fakes jumped. I flashed my badge, silent. Their faces paled. "Let me guess," I said. "Greg and Sergeant Carl, HOA's pretend posse." "It's legal," Margaret said, one stammered. "She mentioned impersonation and kidnapping? Get 15 years. I cut Ethan's ties. "Good, yeah," he said. "They gave me a Lunchable, wanted an apology for dog chaos. Thought it was a prank." "The world will know it wasn't," I said. Real officers rolled up. No sirens, pure efficiency. Margaret's crew collapsed in 4 hours, but I wasn't done. I dismantled their scam, and Margaret didn't grasp her empire was about to be headline news. Driving home, Ethan sipped juice, half smirking. "This was wild, Dad." I nodded, mind racing, not relief, but resolve. Willow Creek had no clue how deep they'd sunk, and I'd unravel it one smug face at a time. Sarah hugged Ethan tight. He grinned and scathed. I saved footage. For backups. Faces clear, timestamps, even Greg tripping, flashing his toy badge. Dispatch logged every detail. SUV, no plates, uniforms, a mockery. After Ethan hit his games, I called my covert teen corruption specialists, off-grid pros. I laid it out. Margaret's smirk. HOA's enforcement, Airbnb jail. Silence, then glee. They smelled blood. Priority 1. Control leaks, no media yet. Evidence first, then my terms, not Reddit rants. Officer Nathan Cole canvassed, posing as jogger, walker, delivery guy. 8 neighbors spilled. HOA warnings, detainment threats, polo shirt goons with clipboards passing as official. The HOA groomed compliance with fake codes 92B, 47 run voted, in secret executive sessions, funded by dues under neighborhood safety expansion. Uniforms, signs, badges all fraud, paid by residents. The trail led to Richard Klein, Margaret's husband, HOA president, a wannabe community strategist in loafers. Olivia Harper, a wary resident, leaked a recording. Richard at a meeting, city's too slow. If we want order, we make it. No cop, mayor, or Fed stops us. Arrogance dripped. We audited HOA finances, $6,000 split across security training, public harmony, no licensed firms payouts to Richard's nephew, jobless pals, and consultant Jack, an ex-guard with misconduct raps. Banquet hall CCTV showed Jack in a fake star, preaching arrest protocols to HOA bullies. Sarah found complaint letters ignored, screams from Mr. Luis Garcia, disabled vet, fined for an unapproved flag, threatened with dog seizure, same goons as Ethan. My team wired Detective Rachel Kim as a buyer to meet Margaret at her backyard safety pitch. Margaret bragged, "Our patrols keep us civilized." Future of enforcement. She showed a garage command, radios, badges, a whiteboard ranking violators. My house bin red. Another for a lady's teal fence. Recorded, damning. I called DA Laura Bennett. Impersonation, detainment, fraud, conspiracy charges for Richard, Margaret, the fakes, and the board. Before filing, I faced Margaret at a park yoga class, handing her charges. "Your reality check," I said. "Your team meets a judge soon. Plenty of room." Her face grayed. I walked away. Her house went silent, no posts from the social media queen. The clubhouse locked, blinds shut. Olivia's leaks showed more texts on deterrent escalation, ranking residents. Ethan was level 3 for an off-leash walk. Real cuffs for real consequences. Ledgers revealed $80,000 funneled training, harmony to nobodies, a shell. Suburban Order LLC. Tied to Richard's old partner, an ex-cop with complaints, now consulting HOAs to play cop. We interviewed the board quietly. Deals for cracks. Ellen, treasurer, spilled bullied, threatened with fake fines. Harold, bribed with a contract, flipped. Ethan asked, "Will they stop?" "No," I said. "They got bolder. Your case was a test. It wasn't petty, it was a rogue system. Takedown was surgical, no lights, plain clothes. We hit the clubhouse, Airbnb, 3 safe houses. Jack, nabbed at a diner. Richard, mid-jog. Margaret, mid-pose, yelling, "Community immunity." Cuffed by Officer Mia, whom she'd called useless. At the station, Richard fidgeted, Margaret glared, daring a fight, just suspects now. I gave a brief press statement. Impersonation, detainment, fraud probe. No names calm before the storm. A blogger snapped Margaret cuffed, yoga mat and all. It blew up. HOA queen cuffed, fake cops fall, 100,000 shares. Reporters swarmed. Willow Creek reeled. Residents called a town hall, no HOA, just neighbors in the high school gym, packed, angry, laughing at neighborhood justice unit flyers. Mr. Carl shared a chime fine, paid to avoid fuss, now livid. Tina, a mom, choked up her son, feared patrols after a party noise visit. A vote dissolved the HOA unanimous. Clubhouse locked, council control. Ethan grew sharper, asking about power, silence. He won a City Youth Award, volunteering at our New Brooks Justice Center, teaching teens fairness. Margaret's trial was a circus represented, waving her charter. Judge Carlton gave her rants 18 months jail, 5 years probation, HOA ban. Greg and Carl, 2 years, guilty pleas. Jack, for years, conspiracy. Richard, plea, 3 years, spilling all. Board got house arrest, fines. Margaret moved post-sentence. Memes of suburban order, rants lived on. The AG probed HOA models statewide. Willow Creek healed barbecues, forums, no patrols. The center thrived. Murals replaced rules. A vet, inspired, said his HOA scrapped fake guards. I smiled. Ethan's walk sparked a warning. Fake power falls when truth stands.